Hi, happy Monday. We're here. Yes, I don't really, early considering, I don't know, but it is Monday. We're doing Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality because they kind of run into each other. And I'm obsessed with both. And I found out about a certain party that was supposed to be on the show that's not there. Hey, Mamir, thanks for being my mod, my awesome mod. And hopefully everybody will get the notice and start coming in because nobody's here yet. Everybody's leaving. But yeah. Oh, did I turn Instagram on? Yeah. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Jackie. Everybody over there. So yeah, I'm live on TikTok and Instagram because we still have TikTok. Instagram. Oh shit. Yeah, we are on TikTok. Just picked up. So yeah, we are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And I'm Reality with Krista Marie, and this is the Who's Starting On podcast. And thank you. And I'm not talking to myself. So if you're just listening on the Who's Starting On podcast side, I'm talking to my live chat. And thanks everybody. Let's just get started. Hey, Mimi. Thank you. So, okay. Wait. I gotta tell you guys the tea first. I'll tell you guys the tea first. And didn't I just tell you that I wasn't going to tell anybody and I wasn't supposed to tell anybody? Okay. Go tell everybody that we're live. And then in the meantime, you decide if I should tell everybody why when I found out about Southern Hospitality. And in the meantime, I'll think about that for a couple minutes. I'll wait for everybody to get here. But for anybody that is watching, a certain party was supposed to be on Southern Hospitality. And I think they went as far as contracts and everything. But in case you guys, if you guys haven't been watching, the freaking episode is filled with sex. Man sex, female, just sex everywhere. Hot, man, sex, hot, sex. And it's like, I don't know how they would fit in. And it didn't fit in. It didn't work. And I think it was it was like either save their relationship or the show. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. And it came down to that, basically. From what I heard, allegedly, let me put the allegedly banner up. Allegedly, that's what I heard. I don't really know for sure. Obviously, I don't talk to that person, so I don't know anything for sure. But that's just what that person told a person that we know. Sad, and his attitude seemed a little. So it's like I kind of feel like he is not happy about it. But anyway, so last week on Southern Charm, because with Southern Charm and Southern Hospitality run into each other, right? So Taylor was not in a celebrating mood, so she canceled her party, right? So this is last week. And they all blamed it on Gaston, but it wasn't his fault. It was hers. She didn't want to have the party. At that party, he had talked shit and basically said that Sally had talked shit. Sally is Gaston's ex, apparently. Sally also dated Joe Bradley. Joe Bradley is now married to Maddie, or with Maddie. He also slept with Luann. And allegedly slept with TJ. He's in love with him. I don't know. This episode, I'm gonna wait till we get there. But there are some revelations. But I could see why Jason and Adam would not want to be a part of this show. It is messy AF. It is Vanderpump when we had Vanderpump. When Vanderpump was Vanderpump, it's a remake of that Vanderpump. They can't, I didn't think they could remake it. It's messy. Sex messy. I love it. But I'm glad you're not a part of it. I know, where is everyone? But anyway, so when we start the episode out, right? It's basically Craig and JT. Well, JT and Craig are going to go talk things out. Austin doesn't want them to, but they meet up, and it's Craig is telling JT that he wants Austin and him to take a podcast break, and he wants to rebrand the podcast. And you have Paige Sinner telling Craig, yeah, do something personal, make it your own, basically telling him to dump Austin. And that's not fair. Like Austin is half that podcast. It's called Pillows and Beer, not Pillows and Page. You know, watch it become Pillows and Page. That was actually my first. That was my first like thing. I was like, oh, it could be called Pillows and Page. But then I was like, well, it's Pillows and Beer. You know what I mean? Like, no. I do too. I do feel like, you know, I also feel like Sally's throwing a housewarming party and she invites Taylor, and I don't know. It was just a very weird episode. Like she ends up jumping in the pool, but then like so we go over to the JT and Craig lunch, right? Where they try to talk it out. Craig insists that JT has called Patricia a bitch. That Bravo keeps playing it back, and he did not. And again, the editors are showing the actual footage, and JT just says that Pat didn't take the cane. That's all he said. Craig insists it's what he heard. And JT's like, you know what? I don't want to argue with you, but like, dude, there's literal footage and we'll figure it out later because like the truth will come out. And then we also have like a little like back, they threw a little like flashback of Rodrigo saying, oh, JT's a fool, calling Patricia a bitch, blah, blah, blah. And like they agree to disagree. And JT's like, you know, I'm not spreading the lies, the gossip and slander about people. Like, you know, everything's being spread about me. And like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, JT looks like shit. And he's like, I'm trying to hold back, but you know, of course, like the truth will come out. And you know, Craig's like, you know, let's just like agree to move on. And he's like, let's just go fishing with Shep sometimes. Okay, cool. It's going to piss Austin off. And it does, because he finds out later. And Craig's like, why don't you just come fishing with us? And Austin's like, are you kidding me? So then we move on to this awkward run-in with Shep and Molly. Shep's driving around a no-kill shelter. And they're both there to take a no-kill adoptable dog for a walk, which is cool. But how they both didn't know they were going to be there, that was weird. But anyway, she looks really cute. And like, anyway, so they each get a dog and they like sit and they talk. And Shep mentions like, oh, I was like, saw this hottie over here. And he's like, you know, that you must get that a lot. And it's like flashing back to where she was like, when he called her kind of fat. And he was like, that's the last thing you need, a cupcake, Whitney. And she's like, what the fuck? She's a bitch. I think she does too. Oh, she does believe I'm good. Well, it's the flashbacks of it is it's like he didn't do it. You know? Where's everybody at? Stupid phone. Hey, Instagram. I forgot. Hey, Bravo by Gorgeous. Bravo Baby Gorgeous. Oh, Bravo by Baby Gorgeous. Oh, Lisa. I wish Lisa would call Dana Wilkie and ask Dana for the freaking Finsta that she's getting blamed for, because we could figure out who the fuck is behind it, which we know is Heather. Bravo by Baby Gorgeous. If you're ever interested, I always talk about it because I can't stand Heather. I mean, I can't stand Lisa, but I can't stand Heather more, and I want to expose Heather Von Teese. Because, you know, Dana said, like, she told Whitney it was not Lisa. And Whitney and Heather, and they all just, especially Whitney, just doubled down on it the whole season, knowing it wasn't her. And that's why Lisa screams at Whitney, I'm going to fucking sue you. And she is. But anyway, back to Southern Charm. Your Instagram handle just made me think of it. But anyway, so Molly's like, oh, it's just so lame dating in Charleston. And all these men have Peter Pan syndrome and whatever. She's like, I just, you know, they just want a young girl that doesn't ask questions, and I'm going to question them on everything. And she's like, even though that I feel like I've gained weight, it's not hard to date in Charleston. There's like 30 women for every man. But it's weird because Shep's like, basically, I don't know, flirt with her. And she's like, I play the mini tuba. And basically, they have some like flirty exchange. And like Molly's like, he's cute and all. I think there's mutual attraction. She's like, but he's dating that Santa chick, right? The one who lives in Costa Rica. And he's like wanted to marry her, but I don't know. I still think he wants to be with Taylor. I just think that he is sickened by Taylor's choice of men after him. So I just think that he's just like dating anybody. But it's just weird. Like she's like, I'm having a concert or something. Do you want to come? And she's like, yeah, I'll ask everybody to come. And I was like, oh, this is cute. Like, I don't know. At least he didn't body shame her like Whitney did. But anyway, so then I forgot. Okay, remember I kept saying we didn't know where Pooksoppotamus was? Pooksoppotamus is back. Pooksy is back. Austin's girlfriend is back. Pooksoppotamus is back. I was like, oh my God, she's here. She's real. She still exists. Like, where'd she come from? Like, she's here. Where's all her people? Thank God you're here. I'd be by myself, except for all the TikTok people. Except I'm sorry, Dustin. I just feel like, Dustin, did you hear what I said about those two? So apparently they have went as far as signing the contract for Southern Hospitality and even working there and all. And then in the end, it wasn't good for their relationship, if you know what I mean. And if you watch Southern Hospitality, there's a lot of hot sex on that show. A lot. Like right now, like, I mean, I was thinking this is not good. Like, this is probably, hey, Bravo Rex. I was like, this is definitely not good for their relationship. So Adam and Jason, I'm like kind of glad that they didn't go through with it because all the sex and shit that's on this freaking show, I was like, yeah, not good and not good for the relationship. Definitely don't think so. Yeah. Hey, there was definitely, yeah, I saw chemistry with Shep and that chick. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I know that Taylor's with Gaston, but I kind of want him and Taylor back together. Because I think that's what they both want. It's just there's been so much in between. But, and then, but anyway, Pooksoppotamus is back. So we have Austin driving, I guess, to his parents' house. And holy shit, his parents retired. And holy shit, they built a bigger house than they had before. I was like, wow. It's huge. So they pull up to it looks like Cameron's house. Like, do you guys remember what Cameron's house looked like? Like when you pulled up to Cameron's house, with her husband Jason, it's like up on it looks like it's on stilts, but it's like just huge, like just over like huge. Like you're looking up at it and you're like, wow. And it probably has like these amazing like steps. I don't know. I was just like, wow, what a nice house. But wow, huge. And that chick too, the chick that invited everybody over for to the lake house. Like, I think her name's Lake. She invites everybody over to the that's Southern Hospitality. Sorry. I get them so confused. Okay. But wait till you see this chick. She's awesome. But yeah, so that happens. He brings Audrey to meet his parents. They're his parents. So they're going there and it's awesome. Like she walks right in and he's like, yep, Pooksy's made it to the parents' house. And like he's had other people introduced to his parents, like he's introduced Chelsea and Madison. And he's like, and now this chick. And in the middle of this whole like dinner and stuff, he gets a call from Madison. And Madison's like, you're never going to guess what happened. I need to tell you this right now. Craig had coffee with JT. And Austin's like, he's just doing this to piss me off. And I'm like, your girlfriend's right here. Craig is not your girlfriend. Like, I don't, huh? Okay. But like, JT's supposedly the enemy all of a sudden. And I'm like, I get that I get that he's a dick and all, but like, I think he has a pill problem. That's my suspicion is that he has a pill problem. Hey, Dad, let's just think about him. Is that he has a pill problem, and that's why he's not on the show yet, right away, or right now, and how like Shep's like he still has a place here if he wants to come back. Same thing he says about Catherine, and we know Catherine's dealing with her drinking problem. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's why he's not himself. Like JT is just not. He doesn't even look himself. He's like a skinnier, smaller version of himself. Remember how like he was like buff. And when he went to go meet Craig, I was like, dude, you have shrunken down to nothing. And I guess him and Vanita, that's not going on, which is a good thing. Like, thank God. Because I thought they're using each other. But yeah, so of course it's like Austin with Pookies is sitting there having dinner, and his ex-girlfriend calls, Madison calls, and they're all hanging out and they're telling him about it. And it's like you would think that he's talking about his girlfriend. But JT didn't call Patricia a bitch. So Madison can back the fuck off. I love you and all, Madison, but like back the fuck off. Like, and maybe JT just has to go away. Maybe I think that's why he's not on the show. I think that's why he took a little break. Good for him. I'm just alleging it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know that for sure. It would seem like that because he had that accident and all, and he was just being very like not himself. And I don't know. We'll see. Hey Q and DJ. Hey, listen, honey. Oh, I was wondering where everybody was. I know I'm like early. I was getting. I didn't know what time I was gonna be ready, and you know, yeah, like he would get prescriptions obviously because he was hurting. He said he almost broke his leg. Um, but I could see like he just wasn't himself, and he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would let himself spiral like that. Like he probably would get a hold of it and go to rehab. So I'm hoping that's what happened. And if he's not on the show, I hope he just quit because of that. Like I'm saying, like, I don't want him not to be on the show. I feel like he got screwed. And if that's the case, then I hope he's getting help. Or I hope, I don't know what he's taking a break for then. Like, I don't know, like mentally maybe. I just like the fact that Shep says there's a spot for him. And Whitney too. Like, so I'm glad, I'm so glad you guys are here now. I feel it more at home. But anyway, so then we have Sally calling everybody, inviting the whole cast to her housewarming party. And she's got a beautiful house too. We see Taylor having dinner with Rodrigo, which is cool. I'm glad she has friends. I'm just saying. And he's talking to Tyler. That's Rodrigo and Tyler and Taylor they're talking, and he's like, she's like, I was surprised that I got a call from Sally. Sally invited me to her housewarming, and I'm going to go. And she's like, but like Rodrigo's like, that she called Gaston. Gaston didn't call her. And Taylor's like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, you didn't hear? Like he called her. She's like, he called her, or she called him. And it's like, okay. She says that Gaston and her were in love. Taylor says it was a one night stand. It was a fling. He obviously picked her, right? He picked Taylor. It's the way things worked out. He was, oh, I love you, I love you. It's 4th of July, and then like the next weekend he's with Taylor, like a year ago. And Taylor's like, stop talking about a fling you had a year ago. Anyway, she gets invited to the house and she decides to go, but she's telling those two, like, she's like, what the fuck, like, and Rodrigo's like, I just don't like him for my friend, and it's like crazy. But like, we pan over to Sally getting ready for her party, and it's like she talks about her ex fiance who cheated on her, right, a month before the wedding. He's the one who had the house and the cars, and then she called off the engagement right before she went on to The Bachelor. The Bachelor, huh? Let me click on that. She went to The Bachelor. She was on The Bachelor. She was on The Bachelor. Yo, Bachelor Nation people. I didn't know that. Did you all know that she was on The Bachelor? Let me show you. Oh my God. Did you know that? Let me share the screen. What? What? Girl, you get around. Do you all see this? Why am I frozen? I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? I'm frozen. I'm frozen. What the fuck is happening? I'm frozen. I am frozen. I was frozen. Frozen? I'm back. Okay. She was on The Bachelor in Paradise. I didn't know that. Here it is. Bachelor alum Sally Carson joins. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Well, now we know. Wow. I was not in Bachelor Nation. I'm not a part of Bachelor Nation. But Bachelor Nation people. Oh my god. Listen, honey, did you know that? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. All right. Well, I'm going to look that up again. But okay. Okay. So, all right, back to the thing. I didn't know that. Okay. Right. Okay. So, okay. This reminds me of literally the Mormon wives. Mormon wives. Like, what's her name was on The Bachelor? Was almost going on The Bachelor too. What's her name's husband? And what's her name's ex-husband? Oh my God. This is crazy. This is a crazy Bravo freaking world. Again, oh my god, this is. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go. So, anyway, so like, she was on The Bachelor. Okay, whatever. She buys herself a house, but anyway, she goes on The Bachelor. I guess that didn't work out because she's here and she's single, and she was with somebody, I guess, and like he cheated on her, and then she went on The Bachelor or something. Wait, I don't know. She went on The Bachelor at some point, and now she's here. And I really think that I don't like Molly with Shep, but what about Sally? What about Sally? How about this one? I like her better. You know, she's got a freaking in-ground pool, a 3-bedroom house, right on some lake or something, or I don't know, like something. Like it's nice. That's all I know. And she seems like a really good catch. I think that she'd be a better catch than. I think she would be a better catch than what's her face. You know what I mean? Than Molly for Shep. I just do. I hate to say that. That's really mean. But like I just feel like she's I don't know. Like Molly's just I don't know, maybe just too insecure, I guess. I want to say too insecure, I guess. That's the word I guess I want to say. I don't know. Like I just feel like she's too insecure. And she's just I don't know. It's mean to say, right? Hold on. Oh my god, she was so she didn't really okay, I was she didn't really go anywhere in The Bachelor. That's fine. She's a cute girl. I mean, I feel like too, like Molly, yeah, Molly's insecure, I think, for Shep. And because he did the same thing with her face too. He did the same thing with Taylor. Like he would like kind of just throw the insecurities in her face. So hey guys, hey Dustin, thanks for coming over here. So yeah, I do feel like no, I think these new girls, they're just crazy because it just goes into Southern hospitality. They kind of just have a mix. Like everybody's mixed in with each other. Like everybody's mixed in with each other. It's crazy. But anyway, Sally says she likes guys that are, she said that Gaston's not her type. But the guy Andrew she's with, he used to be with somebody else too. Grace Philly. It's Southern charm hospitality. It is Vanderpump all over again. And I'm not mad about it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Andrew's okay. But anyway, Shep comes to the house, right? He's at Sally's house, and he's not impressed by Andrew, who is Sally's boyfriend. But again, these girls, he's kind of was hanging out with Molly, but anyway, so Taylor and Sally. So Taylor shows up at Sally's. It's weird, right? She has an awkward exchange with Shep as always. He's like, "Happy birthday." She says hi to Andrew. Apparently, Taylor hooked up with him too. I'm like, this is so weird. Like, he tells somebody how they have it. I think he tells Shep how they had some kind of thing. See what I mean about these people? Again, there's like a million people that like have hooking up with each other. I don't know. Like, all right. So he's not that cute. It's not going to last. But anyway, so eventually Taylor and Sally are like, oh, let's go sit down and talk. And she's like, I don't know where to sit. I don't know where to sit. Where should we sit? And she's like, Taylor's like, I just heard you had this fling and you keep talking about it. And she's like, I was talking about my horrible relationship. And Taylor's like, well, it was a fling. And Sally's like, well, we said we loved each other. And then, it's like, what? And then, of course, you know, Taylor's like, you said what? I guess, I don't know. Like, they showed a flashback of that. I guess, I don't know if she said that to Taylor, but Taylor's like, you called him. And Taylor's like, we had it, or I'm sorry, Sally's like, we had a conversation. Taylor's like, yeah, because you called him. She's like, no, we had a conversation. It's like, whatever. But it didn't really last very long. And Sally's like, I just don't trust him. And Rodrigo's like, Taylor's a good friend, but I also don't trust this guy. And Sally's like, I will stop talking about him. And Taylor's like, I just don't trust anything you say. And so this is all going on. All of a sudden, in the middle of all this, hey, Pelipper Girl, Vanita decides, hey, everybody also subscribe to DJ Q and DJ's channel. And also, Dustin on Monday nights is on JoJo Speaks. And he does 90 Day Fiance. And I'm going to drop the link in case you want to come up, Dustin. Or anybody. Anybody. Crap. Get that out of there. Oh, thank God. Okay. I think so. Okay. Yeah. So Vanita jumps in the pool. Nobody's in the pool, but Vanita's there, and Leva's there too. Leva, again, like I said, Leva did hire Jason and Adam, and he was a part of the show, contracts and all. And then, it wasn't good for the relationship, so they didn't do it. But anyway, so she jumps in the pool. And it looks like she starts to drown. Craig drives in to save her. Vinny's like, I swallowed water and I couldn't breathe, and the water was too cold, and I probably was too drunk. Like, I don't even know why she did it. She wraps herself in a towel, and Craig gets one of Andrew's shirts, and then that's it. So then Molly shows up after her rehearsal, and she had a dress rehearsal for the concert that everybody's going to. Or Shep's like, we're all going to go to the concert. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to invite the group. And then that happens, right? And then, literally, Shep and Austin start to have a conversation. Paige is encouraging Craig to branch on his own with the podcast, which he cannot take the podcast from Austin. Austin obviously has to sign it over or pay for it or whatever. So he thank you, my mayor. He brings up these look, what will it take for us to separate the podcast? Craig's like, look, I just need to pump the brakes with him. And, I mean, now it's like Craig probably looks back and he's like, what the fuck? I did everything this bitch told me, and she was fucking cheating on me, which we're going to get to that, by the way, because she was cheating on him with Joe D'Amelio, allegedly. Joe D'Amelio was also cheating on his fiancée, Lauren, allegedly. But anyway, if anybody has any tea on that, let me know. But yeah, so that whole conversation is weird because it's now looking back, I don't understand why Craig was even listening. What was his big problem with Austin? Relationships change. Yes, you don't have to drink anymore. I get that. You guys don't have to drink, but you can go golfing, like you were saying, go out to tea or lunch or something. You don't have to go to bars. I don't go to bars. I'm in bed by 7. Fuck, it's 3:00. I'm ready to get for bed now. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just feel like I don't know what Craig's problem is, and I don't want to think that it was Paige that was forcing him to do this after she was cheating on him. He doesn't need to branch out on his own. Him and Craig have an amazing, or him and also had a great podcast. But anyway, so after this, it's things get worse. When Craig and Shep, literally that happened, and JT comes, right, and Shep's confronted about I'm sorry, when Craig's look, I went out to lunch with JT, and even Whitney's look, I don't even think you called my mom a bitch. And this whole thing is going on with them fighting about him calling his mom a bitch. JT's like, I wrote your mom a handwritten letter and also apologized for the whole cane incident. And, he's like, she's like, I'm just getting more and angry with Craig because, like, he keeps telling people all this shit about me. And, like, I'm not here to defend myself. And, you guys are sitting there talking about me 6 episodes in, and all I keep hearing about is how much of a fucking dick I am. And that's how he ends up quitting. And that's what sucks. Like, Craig starts he's waffling back and forth about the whole thing about, pillows and beer. And that's how that episode ends. And that was Southern Hospitality. Yes. Oh my God. This guy named Joe D'Amelio. He's this like sports agent guy from New York. Yeah. And then he has a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend. His girlfriend came out and said he was messaging her inappropriately for months. And she said she got sick of it and she ended the relationship. And then Paige ends up ending her relationship with Craig, and now they're together, allegedly. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe it's only been 30 minutes. I'll go through the story, but I want to go through Southern Hospitality. But guys, I have to pee really bad. I wanted Dustin to come up and take over. Dustin, can you take over for 5 minutes? Can I just come up? Can you come up for 5 minutes and just take over? Dad, you're not going to be on The Bachelor. My dad over here on Instagram. I'm going to be on The Bachelor. Well, you could be on The Bachelor. I said I would have a whole dating show for you. Dustin, I need you to come up and co-host for like 5 minutes so I can pee. Because there's no 5-minute thing on here. There's no like 5-minute countdown thing. I don't want to leave you guys hanging with no co-hosts up here. Dustin. Oh, you can't come up. If you can't come up, okay, I'll have to put you guys on hold because I can't hold it. I know. I did not listen. I got out of bed so late today. That's why the show is on late. And then I am like ready for bed right now. Like, I just want to go downstairs, make the rest of my food and eat. Or like, I don't know, make George go by. So I don't know. I don't know. I know that. I just know that I'm hungry. And it's weather. We've been literally shoveling snow. We got 6 inches of snow here. We never get snow in Jersey anymore. Yeah, very sleepy. All my cats are asleep. Anyway. I don't feel like doing shit. But Southern Hospitality was so good. But, like, there's a lot of sex going on. I don't know. I know. All right, good. I got permission from you. Okay, I'm going to put a 30-second thing on, even though I'm going to be longer than that. I'm going to be probably a minute. But I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. Okay, into the bathroom. Got a cupcake. Shoved it down my throat. Oh, I was like, what the loo? I'm like, the loo? I was like, I know that means bathroom. And I need permission and I'm on. Whew. All right, Southern hospitality. Oh, the scams are. Whew. Okay. So, Southern hospitality. Oh my God. So, yeah. They are not on the show. Saving their friend, saving their relationship. I do applaud them for choosing their marriage over the show, if that's really what happened. Um, Before it was too late, maybe. I don't know. And yes, Paige was absolutely. I know. Is that normal for Texas? It is. It froze here all of a sudden. It was like 70 degrees the other day. I was in a t-shirt outside. I'm so fucking white, by the way. You know what I mean? I'm out there feeding my all my birds and my squirrels. I have my cardinals are out there, and then the next day it's freezing. They even came yesterday in the snow. But yeah. So Southern Hospitality, we're on episode 3. And this is the week. So Emmy has the meltdown last week. She was set off because one of the guys was like, look, are you using store credit to like buy the dresses? Because she's like the manager, Emmy, the one who freaks out about Will. And she's like, I can't believe that. She freaks the fuck out. But, you know, we also have Michael's the new GM who was, I guess, replacing Jason. He hooked up with TJ. Him and Michael, they make up. But anyway, they start off with the aftermath of Emmy's meltdown, right? So we have TJ. He fills in for Mia, who's at this Miss World boot camp thing. Emmy insists that everything's fine with Will. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I was just in a dark moment. And, you know, she's like, I need Will to, everybody's like, you know, me and Will are fine. And Will's like, you know, Will has to come clean because he was talking so much shit on her. And like, I'm not keeping Emmy in the dark. And the whole group is like getting ready to go to Lake Wiley with the girl Lake's birthday. She lives at Lake Wiley. And then, so we have Joe and Maddie also. And they're at, I guess, somewhere with like Maddie's parents. So we have another parent situation. Like we just have a pookies. And thanks, Dustin, you're late. Just kidding. You there?
Hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I was watching 90 Day Fiance getting ready for my show for tonight.
Oh, that's right. It's Monday. Okay, yeah. Everybody go subscribe to Dustin at JoJo Speaks. I
Right,
think was already in there.
right.
90 Day Fiance. What's up,
Mm-hmm.
Dustin?
Oh, I just got done watching the show and I just
Yeah.
done watching the show, so we're gonna have lots to say tonight.
So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna watch it after this. You gotta show, can you send me which one is it? Is it which one is it?
It's 90 Day Fiance Part 2 Tell All.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Well, that should be good. I want to watch it and then I'll come to your show.
Alright.
So did you hear what I said about the other two?
What about that? I didn't.
They signed contracts and everything with Southern Hospitality, but
Mm-hmm.
in the end, it wasn't good for their marriage.
Up and
But like,
Adam, I mean.
so that's that. That's all I really heard.
Oh, so they're
Um,
not gonna be on the show?
no, they have nothing to do with Charleston at all.
That don't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, look, like it just seems like they burn bridges everywhere they go, and I don't know why. I
Mm.
don't know what the fuck it is. I know
Not
this business.
surprised.
Business
I'm not
isn't that
surprised one bit. I'm not surprised one bit.
well. I mean, how hard can it be to like? I don't know. You don't know how to fucking. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not trying to do anything but what we're doing right now. I'm not trying to get. I'm
I
trying to.
know.
You know what I mean? I
I
don't want to
know.
be any. So like, I just want to watch my shows, talk about it, and have 500 people watching, or 300 people, 200 people, whatever it is. However many people start watching me, and that's it. And then I get put my devices down and I go on my life. But I just I feel bad because I
Mm.
don't know why they might have moved their whole life there.
Well,
Hey.
I'm trying to get off the thing that went on today. Yeah.
Huh? What happened?
You're
What happened?
frozen.
I am.
I said I I was trying to get the inauguration off my mind today. So
Oh.
the president inauguration.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I understand. I mean, I didn't say anything about it, but I mean, to me, it's. Oh, we're not gonna go there. I'm not. It is what it is. Um.
I'm just saying. I'm
So,
just saying.
yeah, I know. But so anyway, we have Trevor. We have Matt. I'm sorry, Trevor. Oh my God, Joe and Maddie. And he's basically like saying he wants to marry her one day, and she's like, "Yeah, like 5 years from now."
Mm.
And it's like, Maddie is not ready for marriage, so she says. But with Joe is like, I don't even remember, like, I don't know, like, I don't remember these two ever even being flirty. But whatever their deal is, they seem happy. So, you know,
Right.
it's good. Like one day at a time, it is what it is.
Yeah, one day at a time. That's all you can do.
Exactly. And Maddie's like, Joe's ready for marriage, and Maddie's like a 5 year thing. I don't know. She said she would say yes, but then she's like, I would only say yeah when I would only say yes after a 5 year engagement. And I would only say yes if not to embarrass him. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, well, that's a shame.
Mm.
I was like, oh my God, like poor Joe. But I mean, I guess like she would marry him, but not for 5 more years. But it's great. But I just like the fact that like they're in a good relationship, and she's not with Trevor anymore. And like Trevor was a piece of poop. And like, he was. Trevor was like cheating. Like he cheated on her twice. And then he like fucking laughed in her face. And then he like tried to like he would gaslit the shit out of her. And now he's happy. I'm gonna see Erica. Oh my God,
Yeah.
have fun. I know. I wish I was going I wish I could go. I wish I could come up there, but I wanted to go see Joe Gorga really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so oh my
What have
God.
you been up to?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Nothing really. Yeah, they probably go to my parents in a little bit. No.
What did you think about the TikTok band?
I mean, they say. I mean, I signed in. And I was fine on it. I'm on it right now.
Well, I'm not on it.
Using
Uh-uh.
it. I mean, it's still on, so it is what it is. I mean,
You got the mobile app?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I'm on it right now.
I don't. I can't find it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. It's so crazy. It's so cold right now. I don't know.
That's you.
I'm
Hi,
like,
DJ.
hey guys, I'm so like right now. Like I'm just I'm not. I don't know. I'm like I wanted to do this, but then I was just like I'm not. I don't have my oomph today. Like I don't have my
You
energy
okay?
today. I was like, no, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. I just don't feel. Yeah, I don't know. I feel it. I feel it today. I don't know. But I want to go to. I need to go to a show. I'm itching to go to something for Bravo. I'm so upset that they're not going to have BravoCon here. So like I told them if you're
Maybe
getting
next year.
but if you're getting me to Vegas, the BravoCon, it has to be a hangover situation. Like I don't want to know how I got there. I don't want to know how I got home. That's all,
Mm.
Jacqueline. But I don't know. I guess this is going to be a short episode today. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. I'm not gonna finish hospitality. I'm just like, I don't feel it. But
Well, everybody that's in here, go listen to JoJo Speaks later tonight.
yeah, that'll be good. I'll take a break and I'll come back and watch that with you. Watch you guys do that. But everybody that's joining me, thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just in today. I'll be back on Wednesday though.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. Is he gonna be around here? Doing like a DJ thing? We'll have to check it out. Oh, all right, I'll check it out. Yeah. All right, guys. Dustin, I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Hope you're okay.
Huh?
I said, I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm not feeling it right now.
Neither am I, but nothing
Yeah.
serious.
Oh, I know. I want to come see him. That'd be nice. The same day Joe's gonna be there? Is that the same day?
Hi, Mimir.
Oh my god, I want to do the whole. See, that'd be awesome. Joe's there and Kyle Cook.
Mm-hmm.
I'll message you. Have fun. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I was just it today. I love you guys.
Love you too.
I'll see you all later.
See you later.